Many Democrats and Republicans act like fans of sports teams, cheering on their team no matter what, love to argue, and don't want you to feel a different way. Most big media and even up-and-coming independent influencers constantly just make fun of the other side and make a career by just hating on the other team. If you want to truly win, here's why this is the biggest mistake ever. We'll use a simple example. Imagine a pro basketball team that wants to be the best team in the world and win the finals. Imagine if their strategy for being the best team and winning was just constantly pointing out the flaws in the other team, constantly hating on the other team, making fun of the other teams, saying how bad they are, and thinking that that is going to make them a winning team. Shouldn't we practice, improve our shot, and get better players so we could win? Nah, what are you talking about? That's crazy. We're just gonna talk bad about the other teams, and that's gonna make us the best team. Okay. It's literally an insane strategy. No successful basketball team on the planet thinks that zero self-accountability, rejecting self-accountability, would somehow make them a world championship team. Everyone knows that. So why in the world in politics have the Democrats and Republicans not grasped that simple concept? If I try to say something honest to Republicans or to Democrats, why in the world is it so rejected? More than I've ever seen in my life. To certain people, self-accountability is like the plague. Don't tell me that we're gonna be the best, we're gonna win the elections by constantly pointing out the flaws in the president or in people in middle America or in this or in that, and we're just gonna make every single day, every single hour, every single minute of every single show and broadcast we do about how bad other people are, and somehow we're gonna think it's gonna make us impressive or electable or likable or better. That's simply just not how things work. When I try to tell more liberal people why they lost to Donald Trump, why they're losing all over Canada, now the UK, and all over the world, they don't want to hear it. They just want to pretend like it's not happening. They want to make no adjustments. They don't want to switch up the strategy that's clearly not working. Even though in the past I tended to lean more liberal in thinking, these last 2 years, people just don't want to hear it. But think of that NBA team. If they never improved their strategy, never practiced, never talked about how they could be a better team, and thought they were going to win the NBA Finals by constantly just hating on all the other teams. It's not a winning strategy. It's never going to be a winning strategy. But most powerful institutions, the politicians, the late night shows, the celebrities, and millions of others don't want to hear it. And same goes to when I say things to Republicans. I don't say it to try to bash down the Republican people or to bash down Donald Trump or to bash down others. I'm not a snowflake or a libtard. I just have certain concerns and disagree with certain things that are going on. But most people don't want to hear it at all. And my thought process is, lots of times Donald Trump does what people around him lead him to do and what his followers and supporters lead him to do. So I'm not trying to hate on him like a lot of others are. I'm trying to show him the light and the love in the right direction and hopefully inspire him to do some cool things. Say what you want, but that's why I really respect Kim Kardashian and Kanye West for doing prison reform with President Donald Trump.
Mine is real short. 2 months ago, I was in a prison cell, and I'm in the White House. Let's continue to make America great again.
That's great.
You'll almost never see that clip on most media because they don't want us to get along. They don't want us to make progress. They just want to be a sports team and constantly hate on others. But I've been passionate about prison reform since I was 17 years old. So similar to Kim Kardashian, I don't care if it's Obama, John McCain, Mitt Romney, Hillary Clinton, or President Donald Trump who does it. I'm gonna try to have a conversation with them and get it done. But this type of nuance, this type of progress, this type of rationality is looked down upon by the media machine. They viciously bash people like Tiger Woods for just having a neutral statement and saying, I respect the office. So you can't be neutral. They don't want you to be neutral. They don't want you to be fair. They don't want you to reach across the aisle. But I know from the bottom of my heart and soul that this strategy of constantly pointing to the other team, to the other person, and acting like it makes you a good person, or you a good politician, or you a winner, is not a successful strategy in basketball, and it's not a successful strategy in politics. That's the way to stop progress and go backwards. And maybe it's by design, maybe it's our mistake. Either way, let's think about it. And whether you're Democrat or Republican, I hope that we're on the same team in this country. And if you're not from my country, I still hope we're on the same team. We have something special going on here on planet Earth, and the true story of what's going on is bigger than me or you or America or this country or red or blue or Democrat or Republican. It's much, much bigger than that, and we all know that. And I hope that this video can help make our vision a little bit clearer to realize that we are on the same team, and that in every aspect of life, self-accountability is extremely important. Like the news host or the basketball team that constantly just hates on the other team or the other person, that's not how you win, that's how you lose. And in our personal life, it's the same with the person who's always gossiping and hating on other people, acting like it makes them better. You don't rise by pushing other people down. You never look good by making other people look bad. A lot of times, whether it be in politics, sports, or personal life, the people that are constantly hating on and judging others tend to do it out of lack of self-love and respect, or ego, or fear, or pain. Either way, it's not true strength, and it's not true winning. So I would love to see this mindset go beyond sports, hit politics, and improve our personal lives so we could all be a little bit happier and a little bit healthier. Thank you for listening. Thank you for considering what I said. Have a great week.